Wildcats tied 0-0. All right, so we'll go to the bottom of the third. Bulldogs coming to bat 9-1-2, coming to bat for the Bulldogs for a rather lengthy lightning delay. We are back in play. Ended the top of the third. Batting first for the Bulldogs, the left fielder, number 2, Aaliyah Barnes. So Barnes will step in to get things started for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the third. So we picked up right where we left off. First pitch fouled off. We picked up in the top of the third right where we left off before the lightning delay. We did not get a lot of rain. It kind of went around us. The Rutherford County Dome that is so popular when it snows apparently protected us from the rain. The 0-1. Called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. But the Lightning, every time the Lightning struck, we had to delay another 30 minutes. So it kept pushing it out 30 minutes. So we are started back up now. The 0-2 taken for a called strike 3. So Barnes goes down looking for out number 1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the pitcher number 10, Adeze Nobo. Nobo's going to step in. She grounded out in her first at bat. It looks like the gate was blown open in left field, so the left fielder has been requested to go close it. So she does that. And now we're ready for play. But the top of the third started with an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Nobo throws 1 pitch, gets the strikeout. We come to the bottom of the third. Nobo, ground ball to third. Third baseman feels it on her heels, goes to first. She is safe at first. So she will be at first. Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. So Paredes will step in. She singled up the middle in her first at bat. The first pitch to Paredes, called strike 1. It's a fake bunt steal. Nobo takes second. So no balls, 1 strike. Runner now at second for Paredes. The 0-1. In the dirt. Nobo reads it. The wild pitch allows her to go to third. So now she is 60 feet from the first score of the game. for the Bulldogs. 1 ball, 1 strike on Paredes at the plate. That pitch misses. Up. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Temperature went from the 70s. It is now feels like 56 degrees after the lightning delay. That pitch fouled off, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's why you've seen the ladies now come out in sleeves, because it has cooled off quite a bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on third. We're in the bottom of the third. Pitch fouled off the third base dugout. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sun trying to peek out just a little bit before it sets. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Paredes. Grounded hard to third. Third baseman goes to first. Out at first. Novo slides in safely at the plate. The Bulldogs score the first run. So the ground out to third ends up scoring Novo from third. There are 2 outs. Now batting, number 21, Sarah Quintal. So Quintal will step in. She popped up in her first at bat. She bats with nobody on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Wow. He is giving inside the line. That's not even the river. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 grounded up the middle. Pitcher knocks it away. Quintal going to be safe at first on the infield single. I'll put her at first with 2 outs. Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Shayla Skalnick. So Skalnick will step in. She was hit in the back by a pitch in her first at bat. Again, she'll step in with a runner at first and 2 outs. The first pitch to Skalnick. Misses wide. Throw down to first. Keeping Quintal honest. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes to the Bulldog catcher. Misses down and in. Ball 2. Another throw down to first. Catcher not afraid to throw behind a runner. 2 balls, no strikes. And the Bulldogs come in at 5-0 in district play. Skalnick with the fly ball to right. Catch is made for out number 3. That does it for the Bulldogs in the third. We'll go to the top of the fourth. Bulldogs lead 1-0. All right, so we'll go into the top of the fourth. Bulldogs scoring one in the bottom of the third to take the lead 1-0. Batting first, number 9, Mallory Lee. So Lee will step in. She grounded out in her first plate appearance. She will step in against the Bulldog ace here in the top of the fourth. First pitch lined into right field. Mosley to her left makes the catch on the run for out number 1. Now batting number 19, Cameron Butler. So Butler will step in. She flied out to short in her first at bat. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Barnes, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, Lowe. Skalnick is behind the plate, and Adeze Nobo gets the swinging strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch swung on, grounded. Shortstop, Travis makes a great play. Lowe comes off the bag. Tough play. Infield single is going to put a runner aboard. Heck of an attempt by Travis. Now batting number 18, Sophie Lanham. So that's the first Wildcat hit of the evening. So she is at first. Lanham steps in. She grounded out to short in her first at bat. Takes a call, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Deal 1. Swung on. That is flied into left center field. Quintal giving chase. It one hops the fence. Quintal up with it to Travis. Home. They get the runner trying to score from first. Heck of a play by Quintal. Relay by Travis. Great play. So the double doesn't hurt the Bulldogs. Now batting number 4, Ava Perry. So great play by the Bulldog defense to keep the Wildcats off the board here in the top of the fourth. So now there are 2 outs. First pitch flied into center. Quintal in her tracks makes the catch for out number 3. So the Bulldogs keep the Wildcats scoreless. We will go to the bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs lead Bottom of the fourth, Bulldogs lead 1-0 after an outstanding defensive play in the top of the fourth. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the first baseman, number 1, Kyla Lowe. So Lowe will be followed by Travis and Baileyaz here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch to Lowe, misses down and away, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Misses high and away. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Bulldogs back in action next week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. 2 of those are district games. (2-0). Swung on off of Lowe in the box. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Monday, hold that thought. Pitch swung on, fouled at the plate. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Monday, the Bulldogs travel to Cumberland University, where they will play Gordonsville, who sits at 18-1 right now. Very strong program. Bulldogs are 17-5, if I'm not mistaken. So it should be a very good game Monday. Lowe with the ball softly to second. Second baseman moves to her right, makes the play for out number 1. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. Travis flied out to left on an outstanding play by the left fielder, Addie Perry, in her first at bat. First pitch to Travis, misses in, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. That game time Monday is either 4 or 4:30. I've heard both. Make sure to check Facebook Monday morning. We'll have the time posted. Pitch call, strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tuesday, the Bulldogs will host the Lady Wolverines from Laverne High School. Pitch taken for a called. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then on Thursday, crosstown rival Stewart's Creek comes to Smyrna. That will be a ball game. Every game between Smyrna and Stewart's Creek is high energy and a lot of fun. It's a great atmosphere. If you can make it out, I would highly recommend next Thursday coming out to Smyrna and enjoying a great softball game. So Travis steps back in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitches wide, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2. Swing, tipped, caught, strike 3. So the strikeout swinging is out number 2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Now batting the designated player, number 16, Charlie Baileyaz. So Baileyaz will step in. She grounded out in her first at bat. Looks to do something different this time. The pitch, wide, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch swung on, grounded up the middle. The shortstop to her left goes to first for out number 3. That'll do it for the Bulldogs in the 4th. We'll go to the top of 5. Bulldogs lead. Top 5. Bulldogs lead 1-0. 5, 6, 7 coming to the plate. Leading off number 12, Jordan Atkins. Atkins takes the first pitch for a called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Bulldog defense left to right in the outfield. Barnes, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, low. Catcher Skalnick giving chase to that ball that is over the net, out of play, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. And back in the circle, the Bulldog ace, Adese Nobo, for inning number 5. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Nobo gets the strikeout swinging for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. Now batting number 21, Addie Perry. Perry flied out to short in her first at bat. Steps in against Nobo. Check swing, pop up. Great hustle by Skalnick to get the pop up in foul territory for out number 2. Now batting number 13, Riley Whiteman. So Whiteman steps in with 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the 5th. Pops it up to the right side. Paredes giving chase. Paredes makes the catch for out number 3. So a quick inning for Nobo. We will go to the bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs lead. Bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 1-0. Paredes, Barnes, and Nobo will be the first 3 batters here in the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the second baseman, number 22, Star Paredes. So Paredes will step in. She flied out in her first at bat. Looks to redeem herself here. First pitch to Paredes. Misses down. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. If you're just joining, welcome in. This is the varsity game that was delayed tremendously by a lightning delay. We kept getting pushed back because lightning kept showing up, and it's an automatic 30-minute delay for lightning. We got things started back up at about 6:35 or so. The 1-1 to Paredes. Called strike 2. He has got a wide strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch held on to just a shade too long. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Bulldogs back in action on Monday from Cumberland University, where they will be taking on Gordonsville. Paredes, ground ball to third, hustling down the line. Third baseman goes to first, gets her by a step for out number 1. Now batting, the left fielder, number 2, Aaliyah Barnes. So Barnes will step in. She was a strikeout victim in her first at bat. Looks to redeem herself here in the bottom of the 5th. With the Bulldogs leading 1-0. She steps in, nobody on, 1 away. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes it low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Barnes apparently just shook Coach Drayton off and requested another sign. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bunts at it, misses. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 to Barnes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Barnes strikes out swinging for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the pitcher number 10, Adeze Nobo. So Nobo will step in. She is grounded out and singled in 2 trips to the plate. Takes the first pitch up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, the game Monday from Cumberland University. Bulldogs playing Gordonsville. It's at either 4 or 4:30. I'm not sure which. The 1-0 misses in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. If you look at the Bulldog schedule, it says 4. If you look at the Gordonsville schedule, it says 4:30. Two balls, no strikes to Nobo. Called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Then on Tuesday, the Lady Wolverines come to Smyrna to take on the Bulldogs. That will be a 6 o'clock varsity only game. Pitch in the dirt, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. And then Thursday is a giant game when Stewart's Creek comes to Smyrna. That'll be a 5 o'clock JV, 6:30 varsity. Make plans to attend. It's a great atmosphere and it's a great competition. The 3-1 misses up and away. Nobo starts to walk, then pauses and waits. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. So Paredes will bat with a runner at first and 2 outs. I would fully expect a fake bunt steal. Nobo thrown at by the catcher on a ball up and away. Ball 1 ball, no strikes. I hesitate to call it a pitch out because, well, there hasn't been that much control tonight. The 1-0. Swung on, popped up to the left side. Third baseman makes the catch in foul territory for out number 3. That does it for the Bulldogs in the 5th. We will go to the top of the 6th. Bulldogs lead. Top of the 6th. Bulldogs lead 1-0. 8-9-1 coming to the plate. Batting first, number 17, Kylie Davis. Well, Davis will step in. She was a strikeout victim in her first at bat. The pitch misses down. Ball 1 ball, no strikes. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Barnes, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, Lowe. Skalnick behind the plate. And Adeze Nobo delivers the 1-0. Lines to second, just out of reach of Paredes. Mosley up with it quickly, gets it back in. So the single is going to get things started here in the top of the 6th. And we're going to see a runner The new runner at first is number 1, Julia Barnes. Now batting number 2, Reese Serban. So the pinch runner at first, with nobody out. Serban kind of bunt slaps it foul down the third base line. So no balls and a strike. The coach for Wilson Central is checking out the defense, telling her offense to wait until she makes the call. So the 0-1 misses up and in. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Apparently Serban is a little quick for coach's taste. Slapped foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first. Nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, swung on, slapped, foul. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. We're in the top of the 6th. Bulldogs lead 1-0. Pitch swung out, popped up, gonna get out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not sure what all that hit. And the ball comes back in. So Serbin will step back in against Nobo. Behind in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on, slap to third. Paredes goes to first. Not going to be in time. So the first 2 runners aboard here in the top of the 6th. So the soft grounder to third is going to put a runner aboard. And that'll take us back to the top of the lineup. Now batting number 9, Mallory Lee. So Coach Griffith out to talk to her defense. All right, so conversation had. Coach Griffith just settling the defense down a little bit. Nobo looks in for the sign. The Wildcat leadoff hitter steps into the box with runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. First pitch, misses down, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Bulldogs lead 1-0. The 1-0. Called. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on. Hit softly. Nobo makes the tag for out number 1. The soft line drive, or the soft ground ball, actually moves the runners to second and third with 1 out. Now batting number 19, Cameron Butler. Butler has flied out and singled in 2 trips. So runners at second and third with 1 out. Bulldogs leading 1-0. We're in the top of the 6th. The pitch from Nobo, fouled off. No balls and a strike. BO1. Called, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. A strikeout would be from Nobo here would be absolutely huge. Because any ball in play, ground ball to Nobo, who tips it with her glove to Paredes to first for out number 2, but the tying run scores on the ground out. A puts the go-ahead run at third. Now batting number 18, Sophie Lanham. And that'll bring the Wildcat catcher to the plate with a runner at third and 2 outs. Score tied, 1-1 here in the top of the 6th. Coach Drayton electing to intentionally walk Lanham to put runners at the corners with 2 outs for the for the Wildcats. Now batting number 4, Ava Perry. So Perry will step in. Perry has fouled out twice, has flied out twice. We're going to see a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 22, Blakeland Wright. The new runner at first is number 22, Blakeland Wright. So runners at the corners, 2 outs. The batter is number 4, Ava Perry. Takes that pitch wide, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Go-ahead run stands at third. 1-1 in the top of the 6th. The 1-0 from Nobo. Taken for a call. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That call was disagreed with strongly by the Wilson Central fan base. It was a rather late call. The 1-1. Swung on, flied into right field. Mosley to her left, makes the catch for out number 3. So that does it for the top of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of 6. Bulldogs, Wildcats. Bottom 6th. Leading things off for the Bulldogs, number 21, Sarah Quintal. Bottom of the 6th, Bulldogs, Wildcats tied 1-1. Quintal will lead things off, followed by Skalnick and Lowe. Here in the bottom of the 6th, the first pitch in the dirt, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. It was a very tight game when Smyrna traveled to Wilson Central until late as well. So this was to be expected, even with the hour or so lightning delay in the 3rd inning. The 1-0 misses high, ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. Quintal has flied out and singled in 2 trips. The 2-0. Swung on, line into right center. The center fielder makes the running catch to her left on the line drive for out number 1. Now batting the catcher, number 8, Shayla Skalnick. So Skalnick will step in. She's been hit by a pitch and fly it out in 2 trips. Swung on, grounded to short. Shortstop fields it, goes to first for out number 2. With 2 outs and nobody on. Now batting the first baseman, number 1, Kyla Lowe. So Lowe will step in. She is lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. She bats with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch taken for a call, strike 1. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Changeup, swung on, missed, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 3 up, 3 down for the Bulldogs in the 6th. We'll go to the 7th. It's time. Top of the 7th. Batting first, number 12, Jordan Atkins. The Wildcat third baseman going to lead things off for Wilson Central here in the top of the 7th with the ball game tied 1-1. Ground ball to Lowe at first for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now batting number 21, Addie Perry. So Perry will step in. The pitch. Called, strike 1. Defense for the Bulldogs left to right in the outfield. Barnes, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, Lowe, Skalnick behind the plate. And Adese Nobo back in the circle. Gets that pitch fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Down and in. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2, misses down. Ball 2, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, we're in the top of the 7th. We are tied 1-1 in this district matchup. 2-2, taken for a called strike 3. That will bring to the plate Now batting number 13, Riley Whiteman. So Whiteman has struck out and flied out in 2 trips. First pitch taken for a call, strike 1, no balls and a strike. And make sure you join us on Monday, where we will come to you from Cumberland University, where the Bulldogs will be taking on Gordonsville. Call, strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Nobo showing some nasty late movement, having hitters dodge. The 0-2 swung on, tipped, off the glove as well. No balls, 2 strikes. Remember, that game starts at 4:30 on Monday. The 0-2, change up in the dirt. Ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tuesday, join us as Laverne comes to Smyrna. That will be a 6 o'clock 6 o'clock varsity only game. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nobo gets the strikeout swing to end the top of the 7th. We'll go to the bottom of 7. Bulldogs. Bottom of the 7th. Bulldogs need 1. We're tied, 1-1. 6, 7, 8 coming to the plate for the Bulldogs. Looking to see if we can plate 1. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. The next 2 batters absolutely have the power to end this game with 1 swing. Would love to see that right here. First pitch to Travis, up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Travis followed by Beliaz and Paredes. The 1-0. Swung on. That is flied into left center field. That's going to get over the center fielder. Travis is going to round second. She's headed for third. Throw to the shortstop's not going to be in time. Travis with the triple to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. She will be at third with nobody out. So now you're going to see an outfield that plays shallow play even more so, because a lot of ways to score from third with nobody out. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the designated player, number 16, Charlie Beliaz. Beliaz has grounded out twice in 2 trips. She also has some thunder. She is able to end this game with 1 swing. The Wilson Central outfield is actually not playing nearly as shallow as I thought they might. Pitch past the catcher. Travis scores from third. Bulldogs win it in the bottom of the 7th. 2-1. Great job in the 7th inning. Travis leads it off with a triple. Then Baliaz stands there, takes the ball in the dirt. The wild pitch scores the run from third. Bulldogs win it 2-1. Great game by both teams. Wilson Central, fantastic ball game. Bulldogs get the runs at the right time. Again, we will come to you. We'll enjoy this one for a day or so. We will see you on Monday. Until then, go Dogs.
On the city's southern border, reared against the sky, proudly stands our alma mater as the years go by. Forward ever be our watchword, conquer and prevail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, Smyrna high, all hail!
Again, we'll enjoy the win. We will see you guys Monday from Cumberland University. Tune in at 4:30 and enjoy some more Lady Bulldog softball. Until then.